Hello everyone. Let us now discuss today's LeetCode POTD problem. Counting words with a given prefix. So, in the input, we are given with strings in an array called words, and we are also given with a prefix, and it is named as pref. Pref. It is a string. Now, we need to count. We need to count the number of words with the pref as prefix. So let us take this example where prefix is 80. Now we need to consider the number of words which is having 80 as prefix. Now we need to consider only the words which are having the size greater than the size of prefix. Because imagine you are having only one element, sorry, one character in a word. So, do you get a prefix of size 2 in a word where you have only one character? No, right? So, the first thing which we need to consider is size. We need to consider the size where the size of the word should be greater than the prefix. Now, here it is greater, so we will be considering. Now, we have to compare only the two characters and move on. Now, PA is not equal to 80, so it is not counted. Still, our count is 0. Now, we get to this word and we'll compare these two characters. Now, 80 is equal to 80. Now, we will increase our count. So, come here. This word it is having PR, which is not equal to the prefix, so count will be same. It is not having a prefix. Now, attend. Here we have 80. It is the prefix equal to the given prefix. So, we'll be incrementing our count to 2. So, let us also take this example so that you will understand why I said this size. So, in this code, in the prefix you have a code, and here you have lead code, but they didn't ask for a suffix. A suffix is a substring which comes at the end, and the prefix is the substring which comes at the beginning. No. Is lead is equal to the code? No, it's not. Here you got win. But the size of this word is less than the size of our prefix. So we'll not consider this. We will not even consider this word. No. You have loops and the first four characters are not equal to the prefix. So we do not consider it now. Success and the first four characters SUCC is not equal to the code, so uh, leave it. The count will be 0. So we will be returning the count. But I think there are two ways, and first thing is how you can compare the substrings, and the second thing is a built-in function. So first we'll be going through first we'll be going through uh, you know comparing the substrings using a loop. So to use this, we'll write an algorithm where the first thing which we're gonna do, initialize initialize a count which is 0 initially. Now iterate words and iterate the first characters prefix size of characters in the word. That means, for example, as they gave us, you have at as the prefix which is given. Now, you got attention, or let us take attend. You got like attend. Now, we will be considering first consider this A, and if it is equal, then go to the next character. But what if we are given with like this PAY? Now, here the first thing which we're gonna do is compare P and A. But if they both are not equal, then we will not increment our count. But you got to this index which is greater than the size of prefix, then you can increment the count. So it is the thing which I'm gonna do. So I take the first prefix size of characters, and if the characters are not equal, break, else else increment the index. Now, and if the index is of size of prefix, then increment count. Let us take another example where you got the same attend. Now, AT, and we will use practice, practice, practice. Now, you got this first character, you got A, and the first character initially J will be 0. J will be initialized to 0. Now, A and B, they are not equal. So, when they are not equal, we'll be breaking the loop of comparing these two substrings, because if any character is not equal to in the prefix at the indices, so there is no need to go to the next index. So break here, and there is no need to increment our count. But let us take another example where we have attention. Now you'll be comparing A to this A. So they both are equal. So increment our J. Now J will be compared at the index of T and this T. So they both are equal. So increment our J to 2. And if you got out of bounds, that means if J is greater than the size, greater than or equal to, the size is 2, greater than or is equal to the prefix size, then you will coming out of the bounds, and you will come out of the while loop. Then as J is equal to size of prefix, then you increment the count. So this is how this algorithm works. Count will be incremented. Now, index is the size of prefix, then increment count. If index is the size of, then after iteration, you will be after this iteration, you will be returning count. So this is one algorithm, and if I submit the code here, if I submit the code here, int count is equal to 0 for int I is equal to 0, I is less than words dot size I plus plus, and now int j is equal to 0 while j is less than prefix dot size. We will be incrementing j only when they are equal. So if they are not equal, then if the characters are not equal, then you will be breaking the loop. Now, words of I of j is not equal to prefix of j, then break break. If not, increment the j. And if j is equal to prefix dot size, then increment our counter. Return count here. Sorry. So without wasting our time, let's go to the next algorithm. So it is quite simple, but instead of writing another loop here, here if you see, we are iterating the first prefix size of characters. And if the characters are not equal, break, else increment the index. So instead of writing all this, you can use substring, which is a built-in function for strings in C++. And if you if you want to know about Java or Python, you can search in Google. So by using substring built-in function, you can you can get the substring of prefix size. So here it goes like if if the substring which I'm gonna do is I will write here 1 minute here 1 minute for each word for each word in words if word dot substring from 0 to the size of prefix. So this substring that means I'll be coming from 0 and till the size till the size of prefix. So that means till 2. So here 1, here 2. So from 0 to size of 2. If word word dot substring from 0 of prefix dot size, if it is equal to prefix, the string prefix, then increment our counter. So initially the counter will be initialized to 0. And that's it. Here it ends the code, the while loop, sorry, for loop, and then we'll be returning the count. So this is how you solve this problem. So here I'll change the code now. Auto words if word dot substring at 0 to the size of prefix is equal to the substring prefix, then increment our counter and then return the counter at the end. Sorry. So, if you like my explanation, please subscribe to my channel, and you can also watch other videos where I have explained bi-weekly contest questions, weekly contest questions, and daily POTDs like 50 more than 50 days. So that's it. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you.